What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. What have we got today? Apparently there is a Crow reboot. Some of you, or a lot of you, might be fans of the original The Crow, starring Brandon Lee, which was released in 1994. It was released after Brandon tragically passed away in 1993 due to an on-set accident involving firearms. And I know it's got a huge cult following. It's a pretty decent movie. Very, very dark, very gothic. And they've decided to reboot it, as you do in Hollywood. It's going to star Bill Skarsgard. And it's finally coming in 2024, apparently. The Crow, long-awaited reboot starring Bill Skarsgard, is finally coming in 2024. Now, according to Deadline, Lionsgate has officially made an 8-figure deal to distribute The Crow reboot starring Bill Skarsgard. While an exact release date has not yet been set, the movie is now expected to release next year. Maybe that has something to do with the recent writers and actors strike. I think that's all been resolved now, so everything should be back to normal. It goes on to say that we appreciate what the Crow character in the original movie meant to legions of fans and believe this new film will offer audiences an authentic and visceral reinterpretation of its emotional power and mythology. That was said by Lionsgate's Executive Vice President of Acquisitions and Co-Productions, Charlotte Coe. To work with a creative team led by Rupert's unparalleled visual style and storytelling, and with a producing team who have made some of the most popular and impactful films of the last several decades, it's a true privilege. Rupert's unparalleled visual style is talking about Rupert Sanders, the director. Rupert Sanders, as far as I can tell, he directed the live action of Ghost in the Shell, and he directed Snow White and the Huntsman. He did one episode of the Foundation. I think that's on Apple TV. So The Crow also stars FKA Twigs. For anybody who's into music fans out there, FKA Twigs is a British singer-songwriter lady. Danny Houston's in it as well. Now, Danny Houston, you probably know him if you see him. He was in 30 Days of Night, which is one of the best vampire movies possibly get your hands on. He was in Angel Has Fallen. He's been in Yellowstone. Ages ago he was in The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx. If you haven't seen that, that's a good action movie, The Kingdom. It also stars Laura Byrne, Sammy Buwajila, hope I didn't butcher that, and Jordan Bolger. The script comes from Zach Bailin and Will Schneider, and it's got a whole host of people acting as producers. So the original movie was based on the comic of the same name. It was written by James O'Barr. Crow, the movie, was released in 1994, like I said before. It starred the late Brandon Lee, who was the son of Bruce Lee and Linda Lee Cadwell, and was a martial artist like his father. The movie was directed by Alex Proyas. The storyline follows a musician who was brutally murdered and then returns from the dead. Yeah, I think his girlfriend was also horribly assaulted and murdered, and I think that's why he returned from the dead to seek revenge on the people that committed the atrocities against him and I think it was his fiancée in the original movie. However, a reboot of The Crow was initially announced in 2008 with Stephen Norrington. Stephen Norrington, of course, that directed Blade, another great vampire movie. He stepped down in 2011, and then it began a cycle of many different directors boarding and then departing the project. So prior to Skarsgard's casting, actors such as Mark Wahlberg, see all these actors are way too old. Mark Wahlberg, no chance. Bradley Cooper, no thanks. Channing Tatum, I don't think so. Ryan Gosling, no. Tom Hiddleston, get to fuck. He's like, no. Alexander Skarsgård, maybe. I think maybe he's too old. Luke Evans, he's a good actor, too old. Jack Houston, don't know you. Jason Momoa, get lost, man. Jason Momoa's just a big fat pudding at the minute. Among others, they were all reportedly in talks to star in the movie. Nah, none of them, no. None of them, no chance. When Momoa and director Corin Hardy stepped away from the project in 2018, the Crow reboot appeared to be dead. However, it was then revived in 2020. Sanders, Bailin and Skarsgård all joined the movie in 2022. And there you have it. Apparently it's coming out next year. But that's just a quick rundown of who's in it and the story behind the journey towards the reboot. If you're a fan, let me know in the comments down below if you think it deserves a reboot, if you think it should have been rebooted, if you think it should have just been left alone. Like a lot of things should have been left alone, then just let me know in the comments down below. And thanks for watching if you've watched this far, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.